I can't help falling in love with you. Yeah? Thank you very much, Australia. What can't I tell you? A bit of entry. I have read the book, though. Yes. It's not going to follow the book exactly. They've changed the timeline. So you'll recognize it completely, but you'll see things later on in the book that have been pulled forward. And then you've got new journeys, new characters that aren't in there. You know, we have Jesus in our book. We have many forms of Jesus as well, which is very interesting, and it's actually a funny story. It's a very dark, intense show, but there's a lot of humor in there as well. You know, Brian Fuller and Michael Green are very funny gentlemen. If you ever follow them on Twitter, they're bringing that humor to the show as well. We first meet Shadow in prison. He's in prison for a robbery. So straight away you've kind of got a first impression of him, but you soon realize he's a good person, and you'll find out later on in the show why he's there. But he's released from prison when 2 days earlier when his wife passes away in an accident. So he was released into the world with nothing there waiting for him. He's basically a shadow of his former self. He's a broken man. So he's hired by Mr. Wednesday, played by the incredible Ian McShane, who's a lot of fun, to be his bodyguard. And so he's basically traveling around America, and we find out that he's creating this army of old mythical biblical gods to wage war against the new rising gods. Nowadays we worship technology, media, fame. And they're a little bit arrogant, a little bit cocky, and the old gods want their world back. So there's this kind of Avengers, but with gods, kind of war being brewing, and Shadow finds himself in the middle. But there's a little something special about Shadow, and that's something I'll leave for you to find out. I'm excited to see what everyone thinks about it. Like I say, it definitely follows the book. You've definitely got Shadow from the book there, but the TV version's a little bit different and hopefully a lot more fun. Thank you very much for having me, Australia. I feel lucky that you feel lucky to have me